Fortnite Chapter 2 has arrived, and so far it's pretty much everything Battle Royale fans could have asked for. The game added a giant new map with tranquil streams, rolling hills, a huge gushing river, and a variety of interestingly named locations. Players can now fish, upgrade weapons, make use of more hiding spots, carry down teammates, and more. And a new battle pass is now live, giving players a whole new ladder of loot to chase throughout Chapter 2's first season. But not everyone's happy about the changes in Fortnite Chapter 2, and most of the frustration involves Save the World mode. If you're a die-hard Battle Royale contender, it's entirely possible you'd forgotten all about Fortnite's original mode. It certainly seems like Epic Games has, in light of Chapter 2 dropping with little to no content for Save the World. While it's true that Battle Royale has become the main focus of Fortnite, as it has the most players and makes the most money, Save the World does still have a very dedicated player base, and judging by online comments, the player base is feeling a little left out of the Fortnite Chapter 2 celebration.
Too bad you're not invited, I'm in charge, bye!
Players took to Reddit to make their feelings known about Fortnite Chapter 2 and its lack of focus on Save the World. Some are upset about Battle Royale essentially shutting down Save the World for more than 48 hours, even though the two modes have very little to do with one another. And others lamented the fact that Battle Royale got a heaping helping of new content and Save the World didn't. One player wrote on Reddit shortly after Chapter 2 launched, "The game is back. Battle Royale got a massive flashy cutscene that seamlessly transitioned into gameplay. Dozens of new features, skins, reworked profile mechanics, and Save the World players got, for having the game cut off from them for a day and a half involuntarily, literally a half-hearted apology and a hero ticket." That same player was so upset about Save the World's treatment that they pitched simply killing the mode off altogether, writing, "Refund the purchase price for early adopters as V-Bucks and cut off the vestigial limb that was the original game and stop the embarrassment." It's a touchy situation, made even touchier by the fact that Save the World is still a paid, early access product. While players could conceivably spend hundreds or even thousands of hours playing Fortnite Battle Royale without spending a dime, those who played Save the World actually fronted money for access. They are paying customers, and despite that, some feel they're simply not as important to Epic as the many free players who flood Battle Royale and the few whales who buy up skins and other cosmetics. It makes sense financially for Epic to focus on Battle Royale players. Epic is pushing its resources towards its biggest moneymaker. It just can't feel very good to those who purchased access to Save the World, hoping Epic would build it out and treat it as an equal.
Let me get my money's worth!
That's not what's been happening thus far, and with the arrival of Chapter 2, it's easy to understand how the death of new stuff for Save the World might leave a bad taste in the mouths of early access supporters. Whether we'll ever see significant changes come to Fortnite Save the World remains to be seen. The mode was slated to go free to play over a year ago, yet Save the World has yet to open its doors to that wider audience. We're not quite sure why Epic hasn't taken the plunge in that regard, as going free could draw more players into the mode and, with in-game transactions, help it grow alongside Battle Royale. Until then, Epic is basically keeping the mode alive for a smaller base of paid early access players, yet isn't putting much of a development focus on it. We'll be sure to update you should we hear about any major updates coming to Fortnite Save the World mode. It sure feels like the forgotten half of Fortnite now, but who knows? Maybe some fresh new content is just around the corner. Check out one of our newest videos right here, plus even more SVG videos about your favorite games are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.